So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Sanchez. So what now? Chip through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Newcastle were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Musa Sissoko. Gervinho. He's gone for it! Oh, bang on target. Fence has got rid of that. Wonderful quick feet. It's come loose. And it's Douglas Costa. Newcastle pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Forward it goes. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Out to the left it goes. Oh, glorious footwork! Gervinho. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Had everyone off their seats.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Musa Sissoko comes sliding in, thrust towards the front line. Cut out in the nick of time. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Newcastle can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile. Alexandro is long and forward. Newcastle have suffered lapses late in the first half of late, hoping things will be different here. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Here it comes. There are a few waiting for it. In with a header! This could fall anywhere. Looking to shoot. Douglas Costa. Needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Musa Sissoko. Jan Matt. Wijnaldum. The first half is done, so they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And the ball's come out! That's clear cut, that's a free kick. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Newcastle won emphatically last time. Morale is high for this one. Crunching tackle. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tiote tries the route one option. A chance! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Goalless still, either side really getting onto the front foot. Big chance! It's bounced out! It's gone a long way up and away. Newcastle look as though they're about to make a change. Great ball, now the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he find a finish now? Really well taken goal.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Newcastle put themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they still have enough time to carve out a chance or two and get right back into this.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Newcastle still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Another piece of really good defending. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Now the pass. Looking to shoot. Saved only by poor finishing. Sanchez. Flying in. Still just 1 up. It needs making safe, this. Tries lifting it over. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's there! Tying minutes and we're all square again. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he's got the result there, but you really have to question that defence, or lack of it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Newcastle go in search of their winner. Colaccini, this is promising. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, it's a massive contribution to help his team in front again, and his determination and stamina has enabled another late addition to typify his commitment from start to finish.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Newcastle take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And that's it. Newcastle come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Newcastle have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they...
warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Newcastle against Chelsea. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Terry. Oscar. Where to from here? Ivanovic. Got into a good position down the right, just needs support to arrive. Newcastle were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Salah. Salah, that's really nice. Now, what next? Ramirez, a chance! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Musa Sissoko gathers from the goal kick. Mohamed Salah! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's surely a foul, free kick. Matic. Cahill hurtles into the tackle. Looks to slip it through. Mikel tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Newcastle were relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and go again now. Ramirez. Ramirez. It is a corner, good chance. And out to safety. Sissoko. Big chance here. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Gets it upfield. Musa Sissoko. Ramirez. Wijnaldum. Musa Sissoko. Salah was a second-half substitute in the last game. Looks like a good ball through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Needed a better pass there. Tries a through ball. Willian. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Wijnaldum has been caught there, it's a foul. Still waiting for the first goal. It's got through to him. That's offside, yes it is. He's off on a marauding run. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. It's anyone's ball. Chance to play it in. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Has gone out. And it's Salah. Diego Costa. Now the pass. Matic. And it's half-time here. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Newcastle clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Chelsea, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Mikel. Costa. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Tries lifting it over. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Just a little more precision, and that longer pass and run in behind will come off very nicely. The understanding is very good, but the execution can't quite match up. Not yet, at least.
Terry. As Piliqueta makes himself available. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Mohamed Salah. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Newcastle still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Chelsea cannot keep hold of the ball. Shooting chance! Yes, it's in! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Oscar just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
Chelsea break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they still have enough time to carve out a chance or two and get right back into this.
Cahill positions himself well and cuts it out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cahill. Boots it upfield. Mikel. And it's Diego Costa. Diego Costa passes it through. Colaccini. Musa Sissoko. Wijnaldum. Douglas Costa with the ball through. Piliqueta. Oscar. Now it's Costa. Cahill. Crunching tackle. Douglas Costa. Can he find a finish now? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, they can still hope for one more chance, maybe 2 if they're lucky.
That's Piliqueta. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a long forward pass.
Well, time is running out. They need to start pushing forward.
Cahill. Mikel tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Diego Costa. Time added on 4 minutes. Chip through. Now here's the through ball. Ramirez. And that's that. Newcastle are beaten. It is not the result they needed.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Everton against Newcastle. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Janmaat positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Jackson Martinez. Tries a through ball. Can he find a finish now? That had to be more accurate. It'll be a throw-in. Baines. Newcastle are putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Newcastle were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Martinez. Baines. Barkley. Newcastle still to register a shot on target.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Everton break the deadlock.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Tiote. A chance! Tiote. It's Wijnaldum! This could fall anywhere. Pina. Barry. Pina. Barkley. And it's Jackson Martinez. Knocks it towards the front. On behind for a goal kick. Ramirez. Now it's Remy. Aimed long and direct. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Remy with the ball through. Danger averted for now. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Newcastle trailing here with the first half almost done. Baines. Pina. Barkley. Lennon. Baines. Barkley. And it's Pina. Now the pass. Pina. Ramirez. It'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour. Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Driving on, he could shoot here. Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. You know, what a big opportunity missed then. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Where to from here? Barkley. Newcastle into this on the back of a narrow defeat. Pina. Jackson Martinez. Now surely! And he's there to cut it out. Douglas Costa. Looks like a good ball through. Barkley does well to read it and intercepts. Newcastle still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Jagielka. Barry. Barkley.
Look, should they not get back into this game, the possession stats will hold the reason why. Everything is a bit rushed and frantic. They need someone to impose a more composed approach and just settle it down.
Coleman pumps it forwards. Lennon. Now it's Martinez. Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Everton are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Everton take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And this is Mohamed Salah. He's come loose. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ramirez goes through the middle. Ramirez! And he's found the net! Right back in the game!
Ramirez showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Played out to the right. Barkley. Lennon. And it's Coleman. Out to the flank. Coleman looking to run onto it. Must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, they can still hope for one more chance. Maybe two if they're lucky.
Now it's Martinez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Here comes the corner. Baines moves short. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, he's come flying in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's going direct. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Barkley passes it through. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Barkley. Tiote gets it back. Lennon. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So we're down to the last four. Those about to battle for the privilege to go on to the final. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Tries a through ball. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Now the pass. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chambers. Giroud. Hard to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Wijnaldum. Douglas Costa. Wijnaldum looks to slip it through. Remy with the ball through. And that's caused a worry or two.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
No goals as yet. And it's Gibbs. Kieran Gibbs looking for options. Oh, that's neat. You can get that clear. And the referee's pulled play back and has... It's broken loose.
Oh, crucial block.
Good clearance and very necessary. Musa Sissoko puts his foot on the gas. Douglas Costa. Arteta. Cazorla. And it's Giroud. Kieran Gibbs. Cuts it out. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Koscielny does well there, alert. Mertesacker. Alexis Sanchez. Cazorla. Chambers. Oxlade-Chamberlain passes it through. And shoots! Remy looks like a good ball through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Still waiting for the first goal. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Alexandro puts it forwards. Remy tries a through ball. Gervinho. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Cazorla. And it's Sanchez. Giroud. Giroud. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Half-time in the semi-final. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Alexis Sanchez. Cazorla. Now it's Giroud. Arteta. Kieran Gibbs. Alexis Sanchez. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chambers. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Gervinho. Goes long and forward. Remy. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Alexis Sanchez. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Now the pass. Alexis Sanchez. Arteta. Chambers. Gone back to the keeper. Gets it upfield. Arteta gets into the right position to intercept. Looking to hit the front line. Newcastle haven't yet dipped into their subs. Now it's Remy. Remy. And it's Wijnaldum. Alexis Sanchez. Kieran Gibbs. Chambers. Mertesacker demanding a quick ball here. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Knocks it away. Gervinho. Rapidly approaching the end. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Gervinho. Chance! Too long to get the shot away.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. I mean, what a big opportunity missed then.
And out to safety. The final 5 minutes. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? And again the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
And it's been taken short. It is now or never. Time is against them. Colaccini hurtles into the tackle. Giroud. Coquelin. Oxlade-Chamberlain! Wijnaldum knocks it towards the front. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, 0-0 is always that scoreline you don't really want at the end of the game, but I've really enjoyed this. It certainly hasn't felt like a scoreless one.
So a brief breather and then extra time. Flamini. Moves it over to the other flank. Koscielny. Whistle goes, he's been given offside. Newcastle have decided now is the time to make their final change. Forward it goes. And it's Giroud. Giroud with the ball through. And the ball's come out! Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Passes it through. Koscielny gets good distance on it. It's a throw in. Looks to slip it through. Looking to force his way through. He's had a shot! And it's in the back of the net! Finally, the deadlock is broken. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Newcastle take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Looks like a good ball through. It's a brilliant interception. And he's there to hoof it away. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. It's come loose. Is there any support? He might not need it. Sticks it away. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Newcastle get themselves a two-goal cushion. Fine defending there. Koscielny charges in. Alexis Sanchez.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Another piece of really good defending. Mohamed Salah. And that's it. They have made it, and they've deserved to make it. A fabulous cup run has gone all the way to the final day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, all I can add is that they did the necessary and deserve to make it through to the big one. There's always uncertain moments on occasions like this when nerves begin to play a part too, but they came through and they're looking good for it.
welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Newcastle against Liverpool. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And we're underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. It's a loose ball. Young Matt. Wijnaldum. Newcastle were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Looks like a good ball through. Klein. Allen. And it's Lallana. Allen. Now it's Benteke. Klein tries lifting it over. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Colaccini tries the route one option. Out to the left it goes. Gervinho gets into some space. Gervinho with the delivery.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Lallana with a delicate ball. Musa Sissoko. Gervinho. Musa Sissoko with the ball through. That's Gervinho. Gervinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lucas created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Allen. Lallana looks to slip it through. Benteke. Ramirez. Young Matt. Tries a through ball. Gervinho. And it's Alexandro. Crunching tackle. Ball's loose, who's getting there? So who can spark this game into life? Allen finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Mamadou Sakho. Aim forward. Jordan Henderson. Sturridge. Klein. Now it's Remy. Remy, there he goes, motoring forward. Wijnaldum. Lucas. Newcastle cannot keep hold of the ball. Douglas Costa. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they... Gets things going for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
It's Gervinho. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Mamadou Sakho. Gervinho goes through the middle and out to safety. Where to from here? Liverpool grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Now the pass. He's in, surely! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Krul gives chase. Out for a throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Substitution on the field.
Plenty waiting in the middle. It's come loose. Lallana. Janmat does well there. Alert. Oh, good interception. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Sturridge passes it through. Ramirez pumps it forwards. Alexandro goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Benteke. Benteke with the ball through. It's Jordan Henderson! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
I thought he did really well to sneak under the noses of the defence like that.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field.
In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Walker. Alberto Moreno. Now the pass. Mohamed Salah. Keeper's ball. Klein has got himself a free kick.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Sissoko! Goal!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Liverpool have a sub ready to come on.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Jordan Henderson. Chan.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
It'll be a throw-in. Sturridge. Oh, he's come flying in. 4 extra minutes added on. And Matt, aimed long and direct. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Newcastle get a goal late in the game again. They are such a dangerous side in the closing stages. The final whistle. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Newcastle against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So this is round 2 between these two sides who have already met once this season. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm going to go with Juan Mata. We know pace is not his thing, a quick brain is. He's got good vision and expert passing. He's also very clever when it comes to free kick taking, and a player who's just very good at his overall craft.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Darmian tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Looks to slip it through. Remy. Gervinho! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. Oh, that's so close to a dream start, and it could have made such a difference for what's to follow. I mean, this looks as if it could be quite an exciting game.
Carrick. Douglas Costa. Jan Maat. Keeper's ball. Musa Sissoko charges in. Well positioned to make that interception. Well, that's where he wants it. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Aim forward. And it's Sissoko. Musa Sissoko plays a clever pass. Gervinho. It's Gervinho! Too long to get the shot away.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
Thrust towards the front line. Well played, he saw that coming. And he's made certain that won't get through. Colaccini. Alexandro. Musa Sissoko. Sissoko. Vidic. Phil Jones. Schneiderlin. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Memphis Depay. Jan Maat comes sliding in. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Valencia tries to dink it in. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Ramirez. Gervinho is steaming forward. And it's Sissoko. Darmian positions himself well and cuts it out. Gervinho brings the ball forward. Can he get through? Looking to get within range. They've scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Gervinho showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Newcastle take the lead.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Driving on, he could shoot here. That'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Newcastle, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Newcastle carry a one-goal lead into the second half. That's Gervinho. Gervinho, lovely feet. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. I mean, what a big opportunity missed then.
Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Manchester United, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Newcastle are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Good interception. Back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Spoon forward. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Alexandro got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Juan Mata. Newcastle haven't made a substitution yet. Vidic does well to read it and intercepts. Fine defending there. Wijnaldum looking to penetrate opposition lines. Wijnaldum tries to head towards goal. Here's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Tries a through ball, promising cross. And that's been repelled, lobs it in gently. Now the pass. Juan Mata. Salah was a second-half substitute in the last game. Smalling hurtles into the tackle. Schneiderlin pumps it upfield. Has a swing at it! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, that's a huge save to pull off there. Those moments can have a big influence on a game too. He's kept them in front.
Managed to get it away. Wonderful quick feet. And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, he won't need telling what a big chance that was. The look on his face says the lot.
And out to safety. Hoisted towards the area. That's the throw. Holding on to the slenderest of leads, with time ebbing away. Chance! Mohamed Salah! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Mohamed Salah just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
Newcastle got themselves a 2-goal cushion. Brings it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now. Memphis Depay. Darmian. Another piece of really good defending. Wijnaldum. Ramirez. Passes it through. And it's Salah. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Newcastle have some very strong runners.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have West Bromwich against Newcastle. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Chester, West Bromwich failed to score in any of the last 5 games here at home. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Wijnaldum. Looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Berahino. Looks to slip it through. And he's made sure that that won't get through. West Bromwich are quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that. Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end, it'll have been forgotten.
Berahino. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball's loose, and he's after it. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's off on a marauding run. Just off target.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Darren Fletcher, forward it goes. Wijnaldum. Matt. Pocognoli gets it away. Where to from here? Wijnaldum. Sissoko. And Sissoko! And that would have been some goal.
Well, he certainly needs no invitation to run in on goal like that. Great strong run, but just wasn't able to apply the finish.
Craig Gardner. Throw in. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Alexandro. And it's Berahino. Done very well to intervene. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Clears it out of harm's way. Berahino. Tiote hurtles into the tackle. Tries a through ball. Newcastle can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Wijnaldum. Remy. Gervinho. Remy. Gervinho. Danger averted for now. There is the half-time whistle. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
That first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Gervinho. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And it's a goal!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
I think when you can see the goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
Newcastle take the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Darren Fletcher. Craig Gardner. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's a long forward pass. Newcastle haven't made a substitution yet. Michael Richards. They scored early in the second half to make it 1-0. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thrall deals with it effortlessly. Chester, another piece of really good defending. Looks like a good ball through. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Newcastle took a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it.
West Bromwich have a free kick. Musa Sissoko. Chester. Well read, he sorted that out. That's gone a long way up and away. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Darren Fletcher does well to read it and intercepts. Craig Gardner hoists it high. Oh, good interception. Newcastle have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Deftly done. Gardner has a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fine defending there. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Michael Richards. Darren Fletcher gets it back. Darren Fletcher. And it's Berahino. Another piece of really good defending. Keeper's got good distance on that. And there goes the final whistle. Newcastle did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Your reflections then, Jim?
Newcastle have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective.
Welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Tottenham against Newcastle. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
That gets things running. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Chadley looking up to see who wants it. Ericsson. Newcastle were imperious when the two sides last met. And the fans are asking for more of the same. Looks like a good ball through. Ericsson. And Ericsson! Douglas Costa. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, it's Remy. Remy, he's onside. Remy! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I think when you concede a goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
Newcastle give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Oh, listen, that's always the best way to quieten a noisy crowd. Just stick the ball in the back of the net.
Ericsson. Newcastle making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents.
And in it goes! And they are disappearing out of sight! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Newcastle take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Chadley, who gave his side the first-half lead in his last game. Great volley it was as well. Ericsson. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Wijnaldum. Tottenham, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
Musa Sissoko, can he find a finish now? That would have been some goal.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
Chadley. Alderweireld. Out of play for a goal kick. Tottenham looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Rose. Chadley. Almost half an hour in now. Lichtsteiner pumps it upfield. Colaccini goes long and forward. Now it's Remy. And he's through on goal. Chadley. Ericsson. Chadley. Rose. Douglas Costa with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Strong punch. Newcastle are leading with half-time drawing close. Remy, it's Remy! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
There he is, making his presence felt.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Dembele. Lamela. Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner. Lamela. Conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Ericsson. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. The first half is done. Newcastle ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So off we go once more. Lamela. Lichtsteiner tries a through ball, and it's Lichtsteiner. It'll be a throw-in. Newcastle, one of the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Ramirez. Douglas Costa, who has made his impact already, looks to slip it through. Timely intervention. That's the throw. That's Gervinho. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option, just didn't come off.
Newcastle, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Rose. It's gone for a throw-in. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Newcastle have a sub ready to come on. Mohamed Salah doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Newcastle still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Chadley. Dembele. Lichtsteiner. Another piece of really good defending. Lichtsteiner. Lamella. Tries to dink it in. And that is going out for a goal kick. Christian Eriksen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musa Sissoko. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's Son Heung-min. Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Wijnaldum does well to read it and intercepts. 75 minutes played. Gervinho. Gervinho! That is wayward.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Chadley. Rose. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Dembele. Rose with the ball through. It's Son Heung-min! And he's there to hoof it away. Clears it out of harm's way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Chadley. Fine defending there. That's Son Heung-min. Musa Sissoko. Going, where to next? Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
I thought he did very well to make the most of the space down the middle. It's good, intelligent play.
Now it's Ramirez. Ramirez. Crunching tackle. Tries a long pass towards the front. Sissoko. Ericsson. Son Heung-min plays it out to the flank. And time is up. Newcastle have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Newcastle against Sunderland. I'm the commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Curtain goes up on the latest rendition of this massively anticipated derby. Where to from here? And it's Johnson. Now it's Borini. It's Borini! Decent enough try.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Borini. Wijnaldum. Sunderland were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Now it's Johnson. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there. OK, they've missed a couple of chances so far, but you can take nothing away from their spirit and desire. They look as though they want it more.
And it's Borini. Borini tries a through ball. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Time to deliver. And that's been repelled. Thrust towards the front line. Douglas Costa. Now the pass. Remy! And the defence can get it clear. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal. Just a bit short on adventure. Oh, good interception. Sissoko. Looks to slip it through. Adam Johnson. Newcastle have been defending beautifully lately. Needed a better pass there. 20 minutes gone. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Adam Johnson with the ball through. And it's Van Aanholt. Patrick Van Aanholt got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Campagnaro gets it back. Adam Johnson. Unvila, and he's cut it out. Gets it upfield. Marini. Has a hit! Gets good distance on it. Passes it through. Well read, he sorted that out. Musa Sissoko. Gervinho, well positioned to make that interception. Adam Johnson. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Campagnaro. Villa. And it's Johnson. Hoists it high. Now it's Barini. Barini has a go! There are a few waiting for it. And the first half is done. It's an intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Aim forward. That intervention was very necessary. Sunderland, their manager to thank for the last result.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
Looks like a good ball through. Has a shot! There's a goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead. Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Sissoko tried to play it through.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Jan Matt. Crunching tackle. Newcastle still have two substitutions up their sleeve. Musa Sissoko, he's the guilty party there. Newcastle have a sub ready to come on. Kickoff. Newcastle scoring early in the second half to make it 1-0. Gervinho with the ball through. And he's through on goal. Can he score? It's a loose ball. So who's he picking out? Mohamed Salah. Rodwell. Another piece of really good defending. Musa Sissoko. Ramirez. Oh, he's come flying in. Tries a through ball. Looks to slip it through. Sunderland emerge unscathed. They were right up against it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Newcastle make their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gervinho, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. What about it? And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I think when you can see the goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
Newcastle have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Tries to switch the play. Borini looking to force his way through. Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, that is a gem! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
And it was such a beautiful lob, deserved to find the net. The keeper was well beaten with that.
Sunderland have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
And it's Borini. Borini plays it out to the wing. Newcastle need to hold on for a few more moments. Matt. Mohamed Salah. Ramirez. Wijnaldum. And that's it. Newcastle come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Newcastle made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about...
So which one will it be? It must be one or the other, and we'll know soon enough. The final about to get underway. The teams then, Chelsea against Newcastle. Players stand shoulder to shoulder in singing the national anthems. Chelsea decide to name a starting 11 that looks like this. Courtois keeps goal. Terry, Cahill, Ivanovic, Razpilicueta, Mikel, Matic, Willian, Azar, Oscar, Diego Costa, tasked with leading the line. So what are we to expect in this final?
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Mikel. Gervinho brings the ball forward. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's gone a long way up and away. Now it's Remy. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's Diego Costa. Out wide to the right. Here it comes. Willian. Chance to play it in. It's anyone's ball. It's a long forward pass. Oh, good interception. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alexandro boots it upfield. Musa Sissoko. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Mikel, nicely controlled. It's Oscar! Just off target.
Look, that's exactly the sort of stuff you want to see in the final. That would have been some goal if it was on target.
Just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gervinho is on a run down the left wing. Gervinho. Oscar. Azar. Musa Sissoko. Ivanovic. Willian. Remy with the ball through. Gets it back. Chelsea somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though. Musa Sissoko takes control of it and he's on the move. Ramirez hurtles into the tackle. And it's Gervinho. Gervinho goes through the middle. Danger averted for now.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Tries a through ball. Ramirez. Musa Sissoko. Gervinho. Passes it through. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, both teams seem to be playing the occasion and not the match. Nervousness has taken over when this game really needs some more composure, and hopefully the half-time team talks can sort it.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Raspilicueta. Azar. Chelsea getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Mikel. Mohamed Salah. Terry does well to read it and intercepts. Where to from here? Now it's Costa. Goalkeeper's ball. Towards the hour mark and still no goals. Ramirez, Sian Dion. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mikel. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Now the pass. Colaccini. Newcastle may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Looks like a good ball through. That's Gervinho. Gervinho. It's a loose ball. Matic. Knocks it towards the front. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Sian de Jong is long and forward. Terry boots it to safety. Oscar. Diego Costa. Oscar. Ivanovic with a delicate ball. Mikel! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
And it's Remy. Looks to slip it through. Gervinho has been caught offside. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
He may have been caught offside, but Gervinho won't be deterred by that. He'll just keep trying until the flag stays down eventually, and that's the way he operates. He just plays on the shoulder of the last defender until he gets it right.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Gets it upfield. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Tries a through ball, played out wide. Gervinho keeps everyone guessing. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. They've scored!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows. Gervinho showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Newcastle take what looks to be a decisive lead. Yaya Toure. It's Assa! The final whistle. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Southampton against Newcastle. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And we're underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Newcastle come into this match as potential champions, but their fate is not entirely in their own hands. They do need favours from others. All they can do is win and hope. Tries a long pass towards the front. Jan Matt. Musa Sissoko. Newcastle were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Now he's pulled him up for that challenge. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Musa Sissoko. Musa Sissoko. Ramirez.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Musa Sissoko. Chip through. Now it's Pella. Musa Sissoko. Gervinho. Looks like a good ball through. Remy! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Suarez, conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Spoon forward. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa! Too long to get the shot away.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
Douglas Costa plays a clever pass.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Bertrand has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Bertrand. Musa Sissoko. Cedric Suarez. Now it's Remy. Tries a through ball. Gervinho. It's gone a long way up and away. Douglas Costa. So who can spark this game into life? Flower. Gervinho. Dion. Douglas Costa. There's the whistle for half-time. Would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Newcastle can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. De Jong passes it through. Suarez. So what now? Bertrand. And it's Pella. Tries to dink it in. Now the pass. Oh, good interception. Towards the hour mark and still no goals. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Clears it out of harm's way. There is some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's in! That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Newcastle give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Newcastle still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Suarez. Bertrand. Suarez looks to slip it through. Flagged up. Been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Suarez, just a quarter of an hour to play. Long. Davis. Teller. Another piece of really good defending. Now the pass. Holding on to the slenderest of leads, with time ebbing away. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Charges in. It's Salah! In it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Mohamed Salah just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
Newcastle get themselves a two-goal cushion. Steve Davis looks to dink one in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Musa Sissoko doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Davis. Long. Jan Matt. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Shapes the shoot! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's good progress he's made on the ball. He's still going. Where to next? Oh, the ball's come loose! And that's it. So the central characters congregate, players, staff, coaches, all relishing the limelight. They are champions. Now the formal coronation, acknowledgement of the best team through a long, demanding campaign. So much hard labour, and now so great a reward.